60 games. If they get, and I'm by hearing just now, they getting closer to a deal. If they get closer to a deal, the season will start July 19th. But here's my thing. Baseball got to make a freaking decision. Are we gonna have a season or not? I know there's a lot of pettiness between the union and the Players Association and the Players Union, because they're not looking eye to eye. Tony Clark, the head of the Players Union, versus Rob Manfred. But you can't see Rob Manfred cannot go out there and say, "Oh, we're gonna have a season." I guarantee you that. And then next week you say, "Oh, we may not have a season." Which one is it? Make up your mind, guys. If we're not gonna have a season, Noah broke the freaking season. If we're not gonna have a season, because this is clearly a waste of time. Why are we fighting this? But one thing the MLB should not do is take the players have to ask the players to take it to take less money to open the season. They should not do that. They should not do that at all. Listen, you're gonna listen. Everybody in the sports world is gonna lose money. Everybody and their mama gonna lose money. So you cannot ask the players. You cannot ask the players to take a pay cut and take a pay cut and then expect to play. That you can't do. That you can't do. That you can't do at all. That's what the Players Association. That's what the union. That's what the MLB cannot do. That's what Rob Manfred cannot do. Take money from the players. That's one thing you can't do. But the Players Association need to understand. Everybody needs to understand. No matter how you look at it, the season's going to be short anyway. And who cares if it's legit or not? Who really cares? Because when you look back at it and we play the games, we're not gonna care if it's legit or not. Who cares? The NBA had a short season before. The NFL had a short season before. So what makes it any different that they're gonna have a short season? And if we're not gonna have a season, then damn it, cancel it. Cancel the season. It's not the first time MLB have, even though it may look bad, but you know what? It's not the first time MLB have lost a season. 1994. May I bring up 1994? So the MLB gotta really make up their mind and get a deal done. Because I'm gonna be honest with you. As much as I love sports, I'm getting sick and tired of watching the Korean baseball with ESPN, because watching ESPN televise a baseball game now, it's become really, really tedious at this point. It really, really is. Carl Ivers, let's face it, he's not a baseball announcer. He's a studio guy. Eduardo Perez, I mean, what the hell? I mean, just like the last telecast I watched on Monday when it's the Korean baseball, I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, I get it, you want to put a little edge into the broadcasting and stuff like that, but cover the damn game, please. That's the thing that annoys me about ESPN a little bit. They try to be too hip way too much and not focusing on the games. Okay? Just focus on the damn games. And plus, and I don't mind watching the classic games. I think they need to see more than classic games. They need to see more games other than 1986, the 2000 playoffs, 93, the games that we all watch 100 billion times. There's more. You have more catalogs than that. But again, if you're not gonna get a deal done, cancel the season, please. This running up and down ain't doing us no good at all. Not doing no justice at all. So, hopefully, MLB will figure it out sooner or later because time is ticking. Time is ticking real fast. And, but the one sport, I want to really speak about I really want to speak about the latest 30 for 30 documentary, the long gone summer, about the 1998 home run chase between Mark McGwire and Sammy Sosa. I remember it like it was yesterday. It took the baseball world. It took the world by storm. Let's put it that way. Especially when Mark McGwire broke 62. And the more I look at that game, I saw it twice. And and when I look at it, I just shake my head. I just really shake my head because this should be one of the most memorable moments in the history of baseball, but is tainted, as I said, because Mark McGwire cheated and Sammy Sosa cheated. And I don't know if people remember that Ken Griffey Jr. was in the home run chase, but he had a homer in 4. I remember he had a homer in 4 games, so he was no longer in the home run chase. But he was in that race. He was in the race with Mark McGwire and Sammy Sosa. You know, but it's unfortunate. It was unfortunate. But anyway, with Mark McGwire, you know, pointing to the sky to Roger Maris. To Roger Maris' son, and at like that, what he did, or like, yes, at the time he brought the game to he brought baseball back in the map, because at that time, baseball was at a fever pitch. That was the year as we all know, that was the year the Yankees had the best record in baseball, and I did not remember. I totally forgot that the Chicago Cubs and the San Francisco Giants face each other in the tiebreaker for the wild card. I did not remember at all. Which was fascinating. Which was really fascinating. And I forgot who the Cubs. I don't remember who the Cubs played that. I was trying to remember who the Cubs played that year. Damn. I know the Padres played the Astros, and the Cubs played I think they played the Atlanta Braves. I think. Yes. I think, because I remember it was game 5, but I'm not too sure. But let's get back. Like, every time I look at that home run chase, I just shake my head like, and I always say to myself, thank God I missed that game, because if I would have saw it, and if I would see it now, I would have been like, just shaking my head. But I love what Bob Costas says. 2 players put the game into a higher. I don't remember how he say it, but in the end he did say both players have a price. There was a price to pay. It was a price to pay. Because Mark McGwire decided to come clean, and everybody in the world, I don't think it's no time to play moral police when it comes to steroids. To me, I think if you really ask me about my opinion about steroids, I think the players knew. I don't know if the manager knew, but if you're the manager, what the hell are you going to do? What are you going to do? Come on. Did the owners know it? Probably not. But if it did, if it helps you win, they're not gonna. It's not like they're gonna stop it anyway. But it's one of those situations at the time that that people don't know how dangerous it is, but people was not gonna know. People was not gonna know. You just gotta take it with a grain of salt. But the thing that I really took out of it is that Walt McGuire was welcomed back with open arms to baseball. But Pete Rose is not. You have Pete Rose bat, you have Pete Rose statue, you have Pete Rose records, you have Pete Rose this, Pete Rose that. But he is not allowed to welcome back in baseball. But Walt McGuire is. And what Walt McGuire did, in my opinion, I don't care what anybody says, was 10 times worse what Pete Rose did. The only thing I would get on Pete Rose lied. Pete Rose lied numerous of times. So that's my whole take. But it was a great documentary as usual. And by the way, Sammy Sosa bleach himself. I don't know what to say after that. To me, he looked weird to me. He looked weird in the sense where I don't know why he did that. I don't understand why he did that. But hey, it's not. Who am I to say? But if you want to talk about the integrity of, here's another thing. Can we start with the integrity of the damn game? Because nobody gives a damn about the integrity of the game like that. Because if that's the case, they will win it the right way. But here's the thing. Players in baseball need to stop looking for an edge. If you're gonna do it, do it the right way, or don't do it at all. But when you look for an edge, there's going to be a price to pay for it, Just keep that in mind. And when you do that, it's going to be a lot of hell to pay. And with that, that's going to do it for this edition of Drew Mania Live. Thank you so much for listening to this episode. When you want to listen to this episode again, please go to Spreaker.com, type the keyword Andrew L. Perry. Once again, go to Spreaker.com, type the keyword Andrew L. Perry, and you can always go on my blog at Drew M8079. That's on Instagram. That's Drew M8079 on my Instagram. Just go ahead and check it out. As always, follow my show on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, iHeartRadio, Google Plus, and any other, and Google Podcasts. Until next time, this is Andrew Perry. Always say to you, shalom, let peace go with you, and I'll talk to you in the next Drew Mania Live. So long, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday, and always, and please, stay safe. Let's keep hope alive.